take on, find solutions together to whatever challenges we are faced with. But it is the program that government has brought that covers all of the SDGs.
Evi abagambirizo banywa abazyo wabari mu ishengere rukuru kandi obu arikugezaho kugamba ahantebe kanisa zona ezi government yihanga ya Uganda zeriyo nekora kugira ngo bunde ekabasa kuyamba abanya-Uganda kutunguka kandi nangwa no kutandika kwebisa nikijukwaho ngo kuyiha government yihanga ya Uganda itangozaho entebe kanisa za parish development model abanya-Uganda bingi hona nangwa n'abantu abatari bamwe na bamwe bargiye kugamba ebicwenta amabere hona nangwa n'entebe kanisa okugisiba hamatu gembuzi kugira ngo bundengwe zikagaria bakugira ngo ijwiremu obushumo butakarebwaga kandi nangwa hona nayo neje kuhendera nkentebe kanisa zindi zona government zegerezaho koleta ezurumwe emyoga ezurumunads nangwa n'indijo ngu tizirayambe abanya-Uganda kandi zija kuhendera zityo zitorire ukwezi tamanyure no kumanywa abanyishengero batari bamwe na bamwe bayimukire kugamba hanshonga nizo zumwe ezi government gerezaho koleta kubasa kuyamba abantu kukurakurana bitu babargireyo norukumu bakuricumita government bakugira ngo yeremerwe kubasa kugamba hanshonga ibere ezurumu obushomankuzi hona nangwa neshonge z'urukwata ahabahangwa bwense ahubwo kubeve nibyo bintu bibere ebikusinga kushasha abanya-Uganda nangwa kitari cha parish development model.
Without fighting corruption as one of the goals in our SDGs, there is no way we are going to implement them effectively, because whatever we shall try to do, corruption will undermine it.
Corruption denies the country resources to target resources to areas which SDG is pointing at. So it's very, very important that we should plug that particular hole which is taking a lot of resources.
So we have not made an effort of really getting our officials, technical officials, right from the local governments to the higher levels to realign and make this data user-friendly such that we can be able to make use of it and guide the development process.
Hona abanyishengero bongere bashaba government kubasa kugumana leta ebirukwata ahantebe kanisa zone ze kweresere kugira ngo ziyamba abanya-Uganda okuye kurakurana kandi babase kugumana barebe hibahika baiza kora byarema babirjo ninga bareba no bigezaho gukora kurungi babugumize mukandi nabo babishagike.
The secretariat that is responsible for following up with the implementation, and then we are able to get a report from our minister every year. Different countries register their participation in the political forum. Uganda, we have ever registered once, but they measure our performance based on the number of voluntary national reviews that we have participated in internationally. So we request that even when we have not participated in the national reviews, let us get a periodic review.
Aha. Uriyo muhwezi w'umugambirizo w'ishengerero kuri ry'ihangeri ya Uganda Thomas Tayibwa narigire yakashaba urukwebembera abo rubajoro habura government mu ishengero kubasa kureta impapura ningashi report eri kukwata aha bintu byona ningashi aha bigenderura ebiba kwenda government ebase kukora.
Very comprehensive statement which the minister has presented that would need at least an alternative in terms of how you've assessed what is being achieved. And we can use Rule 53, or Rules of Procedure, where the leader of opposition is given leeway to present a statement on any matter, and that statement would be debated.
Umunyishengero John Baptist Nambeshe orukora nkamukuru waba abanyishengero aba bajoro habura government umwishengero agizerengo bo nkaboro bajoro habura government ndibije ko leta aropota irabene shobora reshonge zindi kandi zitakushana na nezabo.
PDM, to be sincere, it is devoid of implementation strategy. Would it be the one that would raise our hopes, our ray of hope, that it would deliver us to the much promised land, okay, Canaan? Mr. Speaker, the whole cabinet had to sit with the Ministry of Health to discuss how to combat malaria. Malaria has been here for ages. Would it require a whole cabinet to grapple with a two-day meeting to discuss how to stop it, when countries, by the way, have already secured vaccines?
Diza asimwe kagese ahabwa GNTV Agarikwotsya.
Ontokumizamo omakuru gandi okoroga omuri Katuna ejana border ya Rwanda hamwe na Uganda abashubuzi barge babasaba nibore ko butashemererwa aho kugira ngo kwiha omwatano go gwigurwa tebari kubikiriza kutaho mu ihanga rya Rwanda okukora emirimo yabo nangwa no kongera kushubura rwego rwo kugira ngo kwigura bodeje ningo mwatano tine kibaganyirwe mu mukabashubuzi ba Katuri.
Abatura abarukutura ha sharo n'ihanga rya Rwanda ya Katuna bargaye no kwekarakasa nangwa no kwereka butashemererwa bwabo bakugera ngo no barabigwire nshareji ya Uganda n'ihanga rya Rwanda bitu ebyo mushubura yabo tubyakitambura ko byabembitambura kandi no bora hati tine nangwa n'ikiro kigendo misho omunkurakurana abaturano bagera ngo ubwa hati y'abaromba teganisibwa munonga akuba nicyoreka kurungi ngo ensharo bakagigura bitu tine nangwa ikiro kigendo misho kandi nangwa nabebembezo mu cyange cyo bagera ngo ubwa hati baromba funo buzubunyamwingi omukurundane mishoro ako bintu tuyakitambura ngo kubyabembitambura kandi hati bashaba government kubasa kutaho munshongeze ubundi kaba yamba ensharo ya Rwanda hona n'ihanga ya Uganda ikigura 31 byo mwezi gwa kubanza umwaka gwa 2022 bwa nyuma yo kumara imyaka 3 kingire kandi umukuru w'ihanga rya Rwanda Paul Kagame no yargira yakacinga ensharo izi ahabira na mushanjwe byo kwezi kwa kabiri umwaka gwa 2019 ari kufutura abantu abamwe kurwo mu ihanga rya Uganda kugira batahira ihanga rya Rwanda kandi batyo batanaka kuteganisa abantu nangwa no businge bwoko ari kucinga inshareze akarga yagera ngo abanya-Uganda nubarga kunuya kandi batahirira ihanga rya Rwanda batanka kuteganisa byo kwerinda mu ihanga ryo kandi bakaba barangirire no kubasa kutahirira ihanga ryo bakateka hanso buri cyumwe nangwa no kumwihombwe yebembezi abo kubawe ngo akaremerwe gukora ebabembenda bitu bwa nyuma y'enshareze kuyigurwa mwako guhwira gwe 2022 abaturano bagera ngo ubwa hati tine kiri kugendo misho ahubwo kuba amaduka gabo gakingire kandi hona n'abantu abine misiri mu rubajo rwa Rwanda tubacingamo ahubwo kuba tubakwikiriza ubwa kushara kuza Rwanda bakahinga ubwa hati amaduka gakingire hona nangwa n'imishubure tekigenda misho ahubwo kugira ngo tubakwikiriza ubwa kuza mu rubajo rwa Rwanda ebabe bina amaduka gabo ho nawe orchaman worukure kitongore cya Katuna business community Franco Karimako najarangu government ahamba zombiri zine kushitama hamwe kandi zikaganira hanshongezi bakabasa kwigurira cyumwe inshareze ahubwo kubo bwa hatene kirebeka ngo bakigura insharo bitu bakigura sidem najarangu bine kore kintu cyamana ahubwo kuba bote bagitunga kasente kandi tubine nayo kuba gukora emirimo yabo
imbera yo muri Katuna irimo hakira kirimu takabasa kutaya yera kugira ngo gira ko wamutekerera wakamutekerera taka kibakamwikiriza ngo akakurosingisa katware
kurugirira harkere nrengabo hono go mushubuzo mu town ya Katuna tubakikora kasente ahubwo kubo bwa hati tubakina abantu baguza kandi nababina amaduka omuside ya Rwanda tubakizayo ahubwo kuba tubakubikiriza nangwa kubasa kushara insharizi bakaza kuri
titwine kitwarebiri ahubwo kuba twine kintu kiturukushuzi batushitami batiye aho kwa abeseri nibo batuguriraga ibintu tikikabasika ngo nibajaguza ngo bodeke yigurwa shananka office hati kuba ziri gukora konkitwa abantu buntu titwine kiturukora ahabwenki bari kucinga boda bakajya ngo bagigwire kandi teyigukire nabwo kunsiba hano aba boda bakandi basiba bari kwiruka nibasiba bashitamo hompo akarirengera bera kuruga bakinga tukashitamira kimwe n'amajugu twayombekire mu gona gacari mu bushi
Christmas bya Ruhanga honor town kiraka wa town ya Katuna yashaba bashubuzi bona kubasa kugumisiriza kandi bakateka mu bwese byo mu government kugira ngo neje gukora inshonga zabo ebase kwigura insharezi kandi batanke kushubura imishoboro yabo bite nagera ngo kuyihesharo za Rwanda zikingwaho nihange rya Uganda bakatanka kufuna uburemezi bw'amani omukurundana emishoro abo babembarundana miliyoni 10 omusente ya Uganda ubwa hati bakizurundana kandi ekinkeretera n'emirimo yagenda kashobo omutawuni yeye.
The border, I can say it is now open, but businesses are not going on well. So when the business community are complaining, they are very right. Businesses are not going on well. We are not receiving we are not collecting revenues. The revenues we are collecting, they are very, very, very small.
Diza asimwe kagise ahabwa GNTV Agarikwotsya.
Muzamu omakuru agandi okuruga omukyanga kya Kigezi abatura omukyanga ekyo barugire babasa ku bantu bariko kukwataho nangwa n'obutashemererwa aha ibura ry'amashanyarazi nibagira mu ibureri babase ku bantu riteganise emirimo muhango nangwa n'okucendeza entasiyo omukyanga eki okukira munonga hari ababarambuzi abakuba nibija kurambura emyanya y'omutaano eri muri Kigezi region katubire
abarikujunaanizibwa aha by'okurambura kuruga omu kyanga kya Kigezi baragayo n'okweterera enduru hona nangwa n'okurira gavumenti kugira ngu obundi kabayambaho kandi bamaraho ekizibu ekiriho nikibateganisa bwa hati ky'amashanyarazi ngu ahabw'okuba bwa hati tibakikora akasente nangwa akateeka omu nshaho zaabo kandi kubona akasente aku bakugezaho kukora nkahwera omu kuhemba za genereta kugira ngu obundi bakayasya emyanya yaabo ei bakukoreramu. Ebyona bigambirwe ubwo mushomo gutebekanisiibwe ab'ekitongore ekiri kujunaanizibwa aha by'okurambura omu kyanga ekyo kugira ngu obundi boona barikwejumbura omu murimo ogu babasa kugamba ebizibu byabo ebi bakorabamu nangwa n'ebi bariho mbareeba. Omukoro ogu gube gutebekanisiibwe omu disitulikiti ya Kabare omu mwanya ogumanyirwe nka Acadia Lodges hono omu gombora ya Kitumba. Abarikugamba aha mukoro nigwo gumwe ori mukuru wa Acadia Hotel Byengoma Nicholas arije yagira ngu obwa hati amashanyarazi nigabateganisa omu kyanga ekyo ahabwo kuburabura kandi hone ekizibu eki kyamara omwaka kiri kubateganisa nagira ngu obwa hati nakosa sente zitari hansi y'obukiikura 25 omu sente za Uganda kubasa kuteeka amashita omu genereta kugira ngu obundi emirimo ye hotel egi ekagumizamu negenda omu maisho kandi obwa ekikumushasha bagakabija bamwihaho $5,000,000 ezakushashura buri kwezi ez'amashanyarazi kandi obwa gatakukozesa nagira ngu gavumenti ayine kureba omu kintu eki ahabw'okuba bwa hati bariyo nibateganisibwa.
If we have one guest we must have generators on because we want the Wi-Fi to be working, we want the rooms to be lit, we don't want somebody to use a light on his or her phone to go to the washroom, so we have to run the generators throughout. So we have been running generators for 24 hours with no electricity. And what is disturbing, as soon as it is at night, they switch off all we have the outage, and then we have to run the generators. So we have found that within 1 month, for example, I'm paying over 20 million running generators in the hotel.
Hona wari mukuru wa proprietor HOXI Hotel pare twino mujuna nagira ngu hona nabo ekizibu nicyo kimwe kibakutunga abo kugira ngo nibateka mu sente nyamwingi kubasa kuteka mu mashito mu generator kugira ngo obundi emirimo ya hotel ege kagendo misho bite narige no kushaba government kugira ngo ebase kureba mu nshongeze n'erisho rahango ahabwo kuba bwa hati ekizibu eki kiresere baferwa sente nyamwingi kandi hona batakutasya no kutasya nagira ngo eki nkijagara ebyo burambuzo mu district ejo nangwa n'ekyanga kyona byagarika enyuma kandi batakitahiza na government akasente.
Electricity certainly it does not only affect tourism in Kabale, it affects industry, it affects growth of other businesses, and I want to believe this is one thing that we should have priority for as a country. I want to believe the country should have priority for improving electricity. At least we have good supply of water, but it's also independent. It's also dependent on how reliable electricity is, and it's a key thing. It will take us backwards because industry will not develop if electricity is low. Tourism will not develop if we don't have sufficient electricity. Will not attract investors, whether foreign or regional. Will not attract them when we don't have reliable electricity in our area.
Engineer Ivan Batuma honor chairperson w'ekibiina kya Kigezi Tourism Cluster nagira ngu abawumeme bona babase kuja kore kibara kubasa kugira ngo obundi bakagarra amashanyarazi omu kyanga ekyahabwo kuba bwa hati ekyanga kya Kigezi kibe kitayizihanga munongo abwo kirikurabira omu byoburambuze ahabwo kuba abantu abingi babembije omu kyanga ekyo kubasa kurambura nangwa no kubasa kureba ebintu birikutangaza omu kyanga ekyo nagira ngu nikitangaza kureba nk'ekyanga nk'ekya Kigezi kirikutahiza ihanga abantu batakukifaho kandi na government nangwa erikweterera kabega aha nshonga zabo kandi takubasa nangwa no kuzirebamu.
Umeme, whether it is Umeme, whoever is responsible, it is affecting the tourism and the industry heavily. Because 24 hours, rather, a guest comes in the hotel, there is no power, you're on a generator, it's very expensive. Some equipment, they come with equipment, cameras, they cannot charge even their phones, and it is on and off, so it is a big challenge. So maybe we are requesting if the way they are talking about giving special power to industrial parks, they should give Kigezi region or this some deliberate, stable power and affordable power, so that we contribute over 65% of the revenue for tourism from this region.
Chairperson w'ekitongole kya Uganda Tourism Board Daudi Megereko najarangu naija kugamba na government ebase kuija kwirukangira mu nshongezi kandi base kubayambaho abo kuba kigezi ne bayamba munonga nangwa no futayiza ihanga ombintu nkebe najangwe ekizibu kibabembareba nk'ekibina kya Uganda Tourism Board no kubasa kubiha abantu kubegitaho kandi ubwo hati bahereze kubegitaho nikishasha kureba ngo abantu barabombizibu government etakwenda no kumanya
tundu ebisinga awali ebyokulambuza ebisikiriza okutuukayo kubadde kuzibu abalambuzi bava Entebbe okutuukayo kitwala ssaawa nga 12 ate nga abantu bano bajja nga balina ebiseera bitono balina ebifo bingi ebyokugendamu so kiba kyetaagisa ne baba nti batambula mangu ne batuukayo ekyomukisa mulungi omulango gwaffe President yaguulidde naawe ekiragiro Minister wa Works okulaba nti bazimba aerodromes, airstrips naddala ebitundu ebirimu abalambuzi abangi babenga basobola okutuuka mu bifo bino nga bakozesa ennyonyi mu kifo ky'okutambulira.
Desire Asimwe Kajese ahabwa GNTV Agarikwotsya.
Zamu omakuru gandi okuruga muri Busega obwahati abatura bo muri Busega binaka munyo amatama bwanyuma yo kwiguraho kwitendekero kandi itendekere rindije kuba naritendeka abatura ba omukoresa karimageze zitari zimwe na zimwe kandi nibije kuba nabashomezo bwa busha katubire.
Ekitongore kurgo mu ihanga rya America echa American Tower Company kikwatanise hamwe nitendekero mu ihanga rya Uganda Eliandeje University barje batongozaho ikizimbe hibarabene bashomeseza abantu abakuzoro mu myaka hona nangwa nabana okubasa kugukombya karimagezi omucyanga cya Busega omuri Kampala kandi umwanya ogwo gwigwirweho ahakashomero akamanyirwenka kabare primary school omuri Busega. Egendera cyo kwiguraho umwanya wo hibarabemba shomeseza abantu bya karimagezi no kujanga babase kuyamba abantu kandi nabo bakuguke omukosa karimagezi habo kubwa hati ecyasa cya 2021 nikikosa munonga ebya karimagezi.
This digital community is a setup of a set of computers that HCC provides internet and power and provides a tutor, and we partnered with Ndeje University. And what we do here is to provide a digital course, a certificate in computer that the community and the school can come and partake absolutely free of charge.
The digital community is an ICT training center, and it is built for the communities to access free ICT lessons.
Kurjira rukure chitongole cha American Tower Company Dorothy Semando mu ihanga rya Uganda najirangwe chitongole kigenderire kwika ahabyaro bikika bitano omucyanga cha Africa chona.
So across Africa, HCC has a target of providing 600 digital communities. And in Uganda, this is a 12th digital community that we've done across the country. And it's something that we'll continue to scale and roll out. And these communities are provided where we have tower infrastructure.
Hona ayongere yashaba abantu bona abari mu cyangecho nakubasa kwakira kurungi ekitekateko cyabo kandi bakabasa kosa kurungi umwanya wo babasize kubigurira kugira ngo nabo bundi bakagukombya karimagezi kandi okushoma no kwabusha taroho ine kuba nashashura nangwa nakasente nakamwe.
Community in Busega, we are very excited about this digital community. We call upon you to please come and attend these classes. There's a class here in the morning, a class here in the afternoon, a class that will be availed for everybody to study free of charge. Come and learn, come and take on new skills, come and upskill yourselves in as regards to computer knowledge.
Matthew Bazanya hono kuliro mu rumogo gukubasa kuyiguraho umwanya wo nagira ngo obwahati abana batari bamwe na bamwe batangire kuguka omukose bya karimagezi kandi nagira ngo barjera murembo go babe barumwo gwira obwahati batangiye kuzamurembe ogwe bya karimagezi.
We have had a lot of impact. We have seen people have their lives changed. The local leader, who was one of the very first learner, now no longer writes letters. He has typed letters, simply prints out and appends a signature and a stamp. So we moved away from the analog way of working, or the usual way of working.
Hona Ronald Setekera warukurire byakarimagezi ahitendekera ya Ndege University nagirangu bejumbire omukintu eki abo kugirangu bargereyo kandi bareba n'umwete muhango kubasa kuyamba abantu kwege byakarimagezi kandi wenkor kwegese byakarimagezi nagirangu wahate cyasa cya 21 nicyetaga munonga kukosa ibintu byakarimagezi.
You know, as a university now we are getting out of the comfort zone. We are trying to work with anybody around to make sure we reach out the community. So ETIS came to us and they saw that Ndege is a good university and also a good in ICT. So they came to us and we discussed how we can work with them. And we came up with this program together, and then they gave us our task, what we are doing to help them to reach out the community, because we all had the same goal, community outreach. And Ndege as a university has that as one of our mandates to do community outreach.
Dr. Ronald Setekera hona nayongera ashobora kurunje abatura hona nangwa n'abantu bona bari mu cyange cyo kuba kubasaganyirwa omwanyo gwa habo kubwa hati ebintu byakarimagezi nibyo bukwejonisubwa kandi nibyo byamane omwihanga kandi arigire yacyamya kurunje arikugera ngo itendekerere ningasho mwanyogo no gwabusha buri muwe narukwije kuza mukushoma tine nangwa n'enushu yona yayine kuba nashashura na harije yaketa abantu kubasa kwejombera mu kintu eki kandi nabo bakeka.
The impact is more about empowering the community on ICT areas. Me as a faculty dealing of the faculty of science and computing, and whereas is also ICT, we want to say the community can use computers, technology and internet as well to do business, to study, to learn, to get information, because information is power. And now with the COVID-19 era which just passed, it shows that we all need to know ICT. And in that case we really had to really find ways of getting ICT to everybody in the community so they can be able to really learn how to use it. What they need is the will to learn only, because no money is paid and everybody is welcome, and we can teach also them in local language like Luganda.
Hona babebembezo mu cyangeki bargeye no kusima ekitongore cya American Tower Company hona bakwatanise n'itenjeri ya Ndege University okubasa kutungura eby'ubwegese bwabo mu bintu byakarimagezi kandi bagerangu ekiruire cya COVID-19 cyabarikiro mu ihanga rya Uganda nangwa no musi yona kikabasa kubegesa kurunje nangwa no kubereka ngo umuntu yatakuma byakarimagezi tine cyakubasa gukora bargire bayita batahi babo kubasa kuja kubakwasa mu bintu nkebe kandi bakejombera umushomogo ahubwo kuba n'umurungi kandi nuguyamba
ngafa abakulembeze b'ekitundu ekyamazima tubaze tukifunangako naye twebaza ekitongole kya ETC okulaba ngo era batuletedde okusoma kuno mu bantu baffe era nkubiriza abantu abakulu ffenna kyo tebalese ky'abaana bato ky'abantu bakulu obanga olina obwetaavu embeera ntwagira mu biseera bya COVID ng'ekyamazima oba tomanyi simu oba kompyuta toyina kyoyinza kukola so abantu bange mbagamba ekintu kino kizze mujje tusome okusoma kwa bwereere temwina kyagala tusaga mubeko kino tugamba kino kya bwereere mujje tusome afe nanze muyiza asooka
ekyo fenga abatuuze ab'omu kitundu kino omuluka guno Busega Parish tufunye essanyu lya nsusso okulaba nga batuleetedde bakalimagezi okututraininga mu bwongo bwaffe okusobola okukozesa obwongo era tubeebazizza nnyo aba ETC Uganda olw'enkulaakulana eno gye batuleetedde mu kitundu kyaffe.
Omubwire obwo ningasho omulembe ogwo bwahatiwota kumanya bintu byakarimagezi nobo ino obuzibu bw'amaani kandi bantu mwe muze kwega ahabwokuba ebyakarimagezi nakyo kintu kyetaago bimwe aha by'omuntu ebyakuba nayetaaga diza asimwe kagese ahabwa GNTV Agarikwotsya.
Nunga desire simwe agongoto ati no mucheka chiti cyo kubanza ngetereza tubanze tuzeho mu kahomuro tuje kubantu garekane cyeka cya kabiri ndo kuretera bunakwira aheri hanga ya Uganda.